Good day, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again to some more CasualCraft with me. I'm your host, RedRipz, and we're here today in the bottom left-hand corner of the map with Biffhunter, a good friend of mine, blue Protoss player, and in the top right-hand corner of the map we have Goku, the red Protoss player, and we're going to be having a PvP here today. Both these players are Gold League. This should be an interesting little game, I feel. Now, we're starting off with obviously nothing specific yet. This is very early days, so we'll see how this game goes. Now, this is the third game that I'm casting, and it's actually the lowest league game that I've tried yet. I've been sticking to sort of Diamond Masters at the moment. I think actually it was both Masters games before. I might have misunderstood what the little logo was there from the players. Now, straight away out of Biffhunter here, we're seeing a pylon come down in his main base. Now, he's confessed to me in his message that he sent me with this email that his PvP is by far and away his worst matchup, so we'll see how this one goes. So straight away we've got the chrono boosted probes coming out. Meanwhile, in the red base, Goku isn't actually doing anything yet at this stage at all. Apparently he doesn't need any extra supply. I am really not sure what this player is doing at the moment. I guess he's just is he stacking his chrono boost? Is he waiting for? I just can't imagine. Is he even playing the game? Quite what Goku is doing at this stage, I have literally no idea. And meanwhile, in the blue Protoss base, Biffhunter has dropped a gateway down. This obviously fairly standard opener from a Protoss, just straight one-up gateway, and continuing to get out probes, chrono boosting those out as well. Meanwhile, Goku is still doing absolutely shit all. He's finally building a pylon. Here we go. He's realised he needs some supply. How this guy got into Gold League, he must have been AFK. He must have been AFK. I should have looked at the APM tab. Never mind, doesn't matter. We'll go with this. Sean has Biffhunter, excuse me, has a natural advantage here from the start. We're getting an assimilator down, obviously assimilator first from our other Protoss player here. So we'll see how this one goes in the long run. He's clearly not having the best game already, considering he wasn't even here for the start. Although he's going straight into 3 gateways, which is once again relatively interesting, but again, I guess when you sat and pulled that many resources because he's so far behind, getting 3 gateways down straight away isn't actually that much of an issue. And he's straight away going into 2 gases. We'll be populating these immediately as well and continuing to chrono boost out probes from Goku here today. Now in the bottom left again, we're back with Biffhunter. He's getting out his first zealot. He's chrono boosting out probes. He's mining his gas. He's doing all the right sort of things. We've got a second pylon down here at the front, interestingly. Oh, well, yeah, he's hit the supply cap now, so that's what's going on there. We're getting a cybernetic core down. This looks like some sort of 4-gatey type business. We're getting another assimilator out, which actually says to me that it's not. But never mind, we will see how this game goes. Now, we've got the first of the 3 gateways finishing up here for Goku in the top right-hand corner of the map. He's actually only put 2 probes in the bottom assimilator. Either he's got his gas timings worked out perfectly, or he's just playing Forgotten. And since this is Gold League, I'd imagine he's just playing Forgotten. So we'll be seeing what comes out now. I'd imagine Cybernetics Core will be the next building on his list of shit to build. But we'll see how this one goes. And there we are, the Cybernetics Core, of course. This will be, of course, to get warp gate research so that he can upgrade these gateways into warp gates, and that allows him to warp in troops next to pylons for the less familiar among you non-StarCraft fans. We're still not going to see a 3rd probe in this gas, so never mind. We only need a little bit, apparently. He's got his first zealot out. We're continuing with this sort of play. Meanwhile, in the other base, we've got a Stargate coming down behind this. Apparently, Biffhunter's decided to go directly into Stargate play. Who needs ground units anymore with the new air toss as it is? Now we're also stacking some chrono boost here for some sort of reason. I think I'm going to have to turn down the map scroll speed from the edges of this, because this is the second time in 2 games now where it's jumped way too far across the map. So we'll see how that one goes. Now meanwhile, in the red Protoss base, we've got the 3 gateways down. We haven't yet started. There we are. Warp gates coming down. Let's see if he decides to use any of these chrono boosts up anytime soon. I don't really think there's any excuse whatsoever for having full energy on a Nexus ever, but never mind. We'll deal with it. Meanwhile, we're having an extra gateway, so he's getting his 4th gate out. He's cancelled an additional pylon that he decided to build, and his little zealot here at the front is still blocking nothing whatsoever. Meanwhile, on this ramp, we've got a similar-ish situation now. We've got Stargate behind it, and 3 gateways now with a 2nd Stargate and a Cybernetics Core. This is more Stargates than you typically would see off one base, but we'll go with it. It's okay. We've got the full amount of probes out now. We're getting out a mothership core as well for Biffhunter here, and everything's looking quite nice. No scouting whatsoever yet from either player, although we now are starting to see that from Goku. He's checking out the 2nd. Absolutely no 2nd there whatsoever. So he should be aware at this point that there is some kind of early pressure coming in. Pylon goes down. Looks like we'll be having a 4-gate out of this guy, albeit the latest 4-gate in Gold League. But never mind, it's all good. We'll go with it. It's all good. It's all good. Now, I'm really interested to see where this goes. We're getting void rays out, we're getting the 3 gateways down now as warp gates, now that warp gate research is finished at the Cybernetics core, and we should see some more troops coming in from Biffhunter pretty soon, I would imagine. He's also, yep, he's straight away up that to 34 supply with the second void ray going down. We've stopped building probes now, one base is full, we're not going for a second, so I'm guessing it's some sort of delayed Stargate 1 base all-in thing. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, so in the Goku's base now, we're still just about to finish Warp Gate. The Warp Gate should be transforming any second now that that's finished, and we've also got a Twilight Council coming down. So it looks like he's intending to move on after this if it all goes to plan. We've got 4 Warp Gates down now, and we're going to start seeing... Oh, no, the pylon is being taken out, so there's going to be no nice early warp-ins there from Goku. Biffhunter has actually, for the most part, entirely defended whatever this 4-gate was supposed to be, and that's fine, I guess. We'll go along with that. He's also finally used a chrono boost on something. Not sure what yet. I feel that might have been 2 of them before, and now he's just letting it stack up again. It's all good. Badness is the precursor to goodness at this game. You've got to be bad before you can be good. That's why I'm casting. That's why I'm talking so much crap over the top of these games, even though, well, I don't really know that much. But it's all good. It's all good. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Now, we've got 4 Stalkers out and a Zealot at the front for Goku here. Meanwhile, the other Protoss army for Biffhunter is comprised of 2 Void Rays, a Zealot, and a Mothership Core. Now, these are especially small armies out of Protoss players, but Protoss is a race that typically has the smallest army just because the units are so expensive, but they're supposed to be elite, but, you know, we'll go with that. Meanwhile, the second base is coming down for Biffhunter, and I can pretty much imagine we'll see one here soon from Goku as well, unless he's intending to... No, we're not. We're going to move out with our Stalkers and 1 Zealot, and we've also got a single probe. So we'll see how this one goes. I would imagine at this stage that Biffhunter might actually struggle to deal with this because he's got mostly air and a couple of Zealots. The Zealots he can be kited, and the Void Rays can easily be targeted down by Goku here. However, it seems that Biffhunter is actually just moving out while Goku moves in, so we'll see where this one goes. We've got extra Void Rays coming out of the base now. He's going to try and catch that one out, which he does do very successfully there from Goku, and the 2 vaguely forward pylons will be falling as well. Meanwhile, the rest of Biffhunter's army will be coming in from the north. This should be taking out the Stalkers as fast as possible. Oh my goodness. He's not kiting, he's not microing, he's not doing anything. This Goku has just completely lost his army. He could have had that engagement completely if he just targeted down the Void Rays and kited the Zealots. But never mind, this is Gold League. It's all good. We'll get there in the end. Now, we're seeing some pretty nice work actually here out of Biffhunter here. That was a really nice time warp. And that's the last of the Stalkers, so we're just down to 3 Void Rays and another ship core now for Biffhunter. Meanwhile, there's absolutely no army at home for Goku here. I can't see what he's really going for here now. We're getting ground weapons 1 out of him. We're also getting 3 more Stalkers coming in off the back of his 4 gateways, despite the massive resource overlap. I think apparently they're all on cooldown. Yep, there we go, 4th Stalker coming out to accompany the probe and pylon that he's got at the front. Meanwhile, we've got the 3 Void Rays coming up with a Mothership Core here. This feels over at this stage unless Goku has some supreme micro to get around these Void Rays here. Of course, it is worth noting that the Goku has actually gone for the Blink Stalkers, so he should, if he bothers using Blink at all, he should be able to catch out some of the Void Rays, or maybe just the Mothership Core, or to be honest, any unit he can pick off is a good thing. He should be able to hold this attack if he can just micro even a slight bit instead of just a move. Oh no, to be fair, he's targeting down the Void Rays, so he's doing a better job than last time. Although yes, he actually microed a unit back there. Wow. Okay, so this is looking pretty strong now from Goku, as long as he can just keep up this this micro. However, he's actually down to so little health on all these Stalkers now. I think this Void Ray might actually be able to finish this off. Although we are seeing another wave of Stalkers coming in now, so this Void Ray will be cleaned up, and that will be the last of the pressure from Biffhunter for now, as he loses the last of his Void Rays here, and the 4 Stalkers from Goku pull to the front of the base to hold the line there. Meanwhile, we've got the second base up from Biffhunter. It's now on 10 probes, so we're seeing a reasonable amount of probage coming up. However, he is still on full gas there, on full energy there on both nexuses, so we're totally forgetting about the chrono boost here, but never mind, we've got more Void Rays coming out en masse. I imagine we'll be warping in some more troops pretty soon, and we should have some sort of, it's looking to be a Zealot, no, sorry, a Stalker and Void Ray based army, and I imagine we'll be getting another Mothership core at some point, although no sign of it yet. Biffhunter, he confessed, is a big fan of the Mothership core. He likes to use it every single game pretty much, and well, we saw that here straight away as he got the unit out very early on to accompany his Void Rays. Meanwhile, the other player, Goku here, is just going to be going Mass Stalker. He's not building anything at all. He doesn't need buildings. He's had enough of it. All he needs is a probe with his one base. I love this. One base. Like, I'm impressed. This is double gold league, to be honest, because this is quite amazing, really. Like, Biffhunter at least has a second base up, and he's getting his Void Rays out. He's got a mixed army of things, which isn't going to deal with that at all. You blink away and run back. I don't know. Whatever's going on, I don't know. We're seeing some sort of engagement once again, just sort of poking each other. Goku here is just going to pick off the last of the Zealots gradually, and just basically hopefully not use any units of his own in the process. And we've got 3 more Zealots coming in from Biffhunter here, alongside the newly formed Mothership core. We've got more Void Rays coming out, and 4 more Stellates being warped in again for Goku here at his main base. It'd be really useful if he built a forward pylon somewhere. However, last time it did get taken out, so he would need to actually defend it this time as opposed to just aiming his army in. But never mind, we're seeing another engagement here straight away. It looks like Goku is actually going to be targeting down the Stalkers, so that should be good. He should be able to get some kills that way. However, he does need to be moving for the Void Rays, really, since they'll be dealing by far and away the most damage, especially if he can utilize his Blink Micro with little or any success. Meanwhile, this is actually just going to retreat. There's no need to pull out, it seems. We're getting a bit of interesting blink play going on here. Meanwhile, Biffhunter, of course, is just going to pull forward now, chasing his opponent down to find he's not actually there. We've got 5 Void Rays, Mothership core, 5 Stalkers, and a bunch of Zealots in amongst the probes and that are going to be building forward pylons. Meanwhile, the Stalker army of Goku is moving out. He's going for the Protoss Ground Armor level 1 now at long last. He is Chrono Boosting that out as well, which is good use of his Chrono Boost, although he could probably be doing more with that. We're going to be seeing more pylons because he's actually hit his supply cap again, and we're finally getting a second base down out of the guy. This might improve his economy massively, although Biffhunter is currently on much higher army supply. I really, at this stage, Biffhunter should be winning this game. Although at the moment it's turning into a base race scenario, since there's actually absolutely nothing here to defend Biffhunter's base whatsoever. We've got his entire army in the front of Goku's base, who's now cancelled or at least had killed his forward base. No, he's transferring drones down still. We are still going to see. Yeah, okay, here we go. This looks like the end of it for Goku. I can't imagine that he's going to manage to base race Biffhunter any quicker than Biffhunter is killing him. The problem being is that Goku sat down here at the front ramp shooting the simulators. Meanwhile, Biffhunter is in the main base of Goku and has mass Void Rays and is destroying absolutely everything that's going on. Goku can't build any more units now. This game looks over, I will be completely honest. Although Goku has moved up in the main base now, so he is cutting off the supply of Goku here, of Biffhunter here now, excuse me. And we might actually start seeing some buildings fall for a change, which would be nice. However, the main base of Goku has fallen. He doesn't have another Nexus up, so we'll see his buildings start to be revealed before very long at all. He's putting another Nexus down. He is putting another Nexus down. So we'll see how this one goes. The second attempt at a base might go slightly not well. It's not going to go well. Let's face it. This is over in respect of the base racing scenario. Although Goku is still pushing in. Well, Biffhunter is still queuing Void Rays up in his target despite them being shot. I'm not sure why he's focusing so much on microing these units when he should have really been trying to in some way save his base, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think this many Stalkers could, with some micro, probably have dealt with Void Rays, because you can target them down one at a time quite easily with Stalkers. You can pull away so much more quickly than he can with your blink. Although the main base of Biffhunter will be falling now, so we'll see if anyone actually reacts to this. It'd be quite nice to see some sort of reaction going on. Although it is actually Biffhunter building a base up here, not our friend Goku, who has a single pylon left at the bottom. Sorry, a single pylon and a single assimilator left at the bottom of the map with 2 probes left, and it's a grand total of 14 Stalkers, that is, I believe. Meanwhile, Biffhunter has 4 Stalkers, 5 Void Rays, a Mothership core, 3 Zealots, and a probe wandering around the map. There's pylons everywhere. He's got another main at the top with a second probe. Unless Goku can pull some seriously mad shit here, we're really going to struggle to get any sort of win out of Goku here. This space race scenario is essentially quite very much the end of the game. Even the probes are getting in on the final attack here for the final stand of Goku as he GG's out, Dragon Ball Z style. Unfortunately, this guy's APM micro and other transactions with Biffhunter were not over 9,000 in this particular circumstance. Excuse me for cracking my hands. Wow, that hurt. Yeah, so we've had another successful game from Biffhunter this time. He's come successful in his PvP, despite being, in his own words, less than capable, or perhaps, well, shit at it was the exact phrase that he used. Excuse my language, it's all good. Now, that was actually quite close to dying there in respect of Biffhunter. I'd imagine Goku probably thought that this was his last building. However, there's a whole nexus here, and we're seeing Void Rays wandering the map with more pylons. Yeah, there really wasn't much going on here. So yes, GG from both players, and a slow albeit interesting game in many aspects. Some interesting builds out of both players. Had some great one-base plays in that respect, I guess. The move straight to Void Rays with your Mothership Core was very interesting out of Biffhunter. I like that particularly. It was a little bit weak against properly microed stalkers, perhaps, but the actual damage it did, you can't deny. There was, well, I mean, look at the remnants or lack thereof of the main base of Goku here. And meanwhile, obviously, this hasn't actually really worked out for Biffhunter either, but it turned out to be a victory for him on this aspect. So yeah, that's another good game, and thanks once again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing. Hopefully I've said slightly less ums and ahs this video, although it seems to be a hit and miss thing. I'll be honest, and I'm even saying ums and ahs while I'm sat here speaking like this. So yeah, thank you once again for watching the video, and GG, well played, good evening and good night.